Yeshayah, Isaiah chapter 36. And it came to be in the 14th year of sovereign Hizkiyahu that Sanherib, sovereign of Asher, came up against all the walled cities of Yehudah and took them. And the sovereign of Asher sent the Rabshakeh with a great army from Lachish to sovereign Hizkiyahu at Jerusalem. And he stood by the channel of the upper pool on the highway to the launderer's field. And there came to him Eliakim, son of Hilkiah,hu who was over the household, and Shebna the scribe, and Joah, son of Asaph the recorder. The Rabshakeh then said to them, Please say to Hizkiyahu, Thus said the great sovereign, the sovereign of Asher, What trust is this in which you trust? I say, You speak of having counsel and strength for battle, but they are vain words. Now in whom do you trust, that you have rebelled against me? Look, you are trusting in the staff of this broken reed, Mitzrayim, on which if a man leans, it shall go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh the sovereign of Mitzrayim to all who trust in him. But if you say to me, We trust in Yah our Elohim, is it not he who has places and whose slaughter places Hizkiyahu has taken away, and has said to Yehudah and to Jerusalem, Bow yourselves before the slaughter place? And now I urge you, please give a pledge to my master, the sovereign of Asher, and I give you 2,000 horses, if you are able on your part to put riders on them. And how do you refuse one officer of the least of my master's servants, and put your trust in Mitzrayim for chariots and horsemen? And now have I come up without Yah against the land to destroy it? Yah said to me, Go up against this land and destroy it. And Eliakim, Shebna, and Joah said to the Rabshakeh, Please speak to your servants in Aramaic, for we understand it, and do not speak to us in the language of Yehudah, in the hearing of the people who are on the wall. But the Rabshakeh said, Has my master sent me to your master and to you to speak these words, and not to the men who sit on the wall, to eat their own dung and drink their own urine with you? And the Rabshakeh stood and called out with a loud voice in the language of Yehudah and said, Hear the words of the great sovereign, the sovereign of Asher. Thus said the sovereign, Do not let Hizkiyahu deceive you, for he is unable to deliver you. And do not let Hizkiyahu make you trust in Yah, saying, Yah shall certainly deliver us. This city is not given into the hand of the sovereign of Asher. Do not listen to Yeshayah, for thus said the sovereign of Asher, Make peace with me by a present, and come out to me, and let each of you eat from his own vine, and each from his own fig tree, and each of you drink the waters of his own cistern, until I come. Then I shall take you away to a land like your own land, a land of grain and new wine, a land of bread and vineyards. Beware lest Hizkiah who misleads you, saying, Yah shall deliver us. Has any one of the mighty ones from the nation delivered its land from the hand of the sovereign of Asher? Where are the mighty ones of Hamath and Arpad? Where are the mighty ones of Sepharvaim? And when have they delivered Shomeron from my hand? Who among all the mighty ones of these lands have delivered their land from my hand, that Yah should deliver Jerusalem from my hand? But they were silent and answered him not a word, for the command of the sovereign was, Do not answer him. And Eliakim, son of Hilkiah, who was over the household, Shebna the scribe, and Joah, son of Asaph the recorder, came to Hizkiah with their garments torn, and they reported to him the words of the Rabshakeh.